think it's funny that I'm even filming this video right now because it really wasn't long ago when I didn't really have an idea on how to go about filming my life in a cinematic or creative way. But everything changed once I got the Pocket 3. Over the past year, I decided to film my life pretty consistently with it, and I've gotten so many shots that I just wouldn't have gotten before. So in this video, I'm gonna share everything that I've learned and everything that I do when it comes to my process so that you can get started yourself. So here are my settings on screen that pretty much do not change. I'm shooting in 4K 24, my shutter is 50. I keep my noise reduction and my sharpness both at -2. As for my white balance, I keep it at 5600, and then I try to keep my ISO as low as possible to give myself the cleanest image. If I do need to bump it up, I won't really go past 1600 because that's when I start to get some unwanted noise in my image. And then I am always shooting in D-Log M 10-bit. This is the true superpower of this camera. Shooting in D-Log is gonna give you the most this camera has to offer. It's gonna give you so much dynamic range and flexibility when it comes to color grading your image in post. Now, color grading is a whole topic within its own, so I have a dedicated video that goes over my entire process when it comes to how to color grade D-Log footage. So definitely check that out. So once I have all these manual settings dialed in, my image is usually gonna be very overexposed, so I make sure that I'm using ND filters to balance my exposure. I'm always carrying around a 16 and a 64 ND filter, and those two cover my bases 99% of the time. And they're very easy to carry around because you just throw them into the case. Utilize the DJI Mimo app. This app is extremely useful. It allows you to connect directly to your camera, and then you can view your shot directly from your phone. You can change your settings and of course press record. A lot of times my camera's rigged pretty out of reach, so being able to just see my shot, adjust my framing, and hit record has been extremely helpful. Now this camera is a beast on its own, but there are some very essential accessories that I need as a solo creator to help me film. The accessories that I'm always using are a tripod, which is basically a selfie stick screwed onto gimbal tripod legs, a magnetic case, and then a crab claw. Now after a full year, I do feel like these are all the accessories that I really need for this camera. They give me so much variety in every scenario that I'm in. My favorite accessory is definitely the crab claw. I love it because it kind of forces me to think of the spaces that I'm in to find more unique angles. I've mounted my camera with this on a guitar. I've put it in the door frame and I got a fun overhead shot. I'll put it on a staircase or I'll put it on the train. It's extremely useful on the go. And a lot of my favorite shots are from using this crab claw. Having these accessories always give me an option no matter what setting I'm in to mount my camera and get a creative shot. By default, a lot of my shots are just on a tripod. I love finding wide landscapes. I love looking for symmetry to get a shot, and the tripod is perfect every time for it. Another tip is to have a convenient everyday bag. This is a crossbody bag that fits all my daily accessories like my wallet or my keys, but it also fits my pocket and all the accessories that I need. Because the pocket and the accessories are all so small and lightweight, I can very easily carry it around with me every day. Sometimes I'll get creative shots and sometimes I won't film at all. But what's important is that I always have it on me, and it's really not annoying to bring all this around. If you want to get into the habit of filming your life, you want to have a convenient way to carry your camera and the accessories you need around every day. When I'm filming a scene, I try to get at least 3 shots. Usually a wide, a medium, and a close-up shot. This is gonna give you visual variety, and it's also gonna give you more options when you're editing. I first got into the habit of this when I started making these stacks on Instagram, which were a stack of 3 different shots of one scene. And I tried to find unique ways to shoot the same space, the same moment in 3 different ways. Pretty much no matter what I'm doing, there's always 3 different shots that I can get to really tell the full story. A wide shot can establish where I am, the medium shot can show more detail, and the extreme close-up can show even more detail or even more emotion of myself or whatever is going on in the scene. So start in the comfort of your home. Maybe pick a daily routine that you're already doing and try to find 3 different shots of that same moment. Or try to go to a location that already inspires you and try to film yourself in that space. I guarantee you that there's at least 3 different shots that you can always get that's gonna bring your audience into that scene. Keep it natural and authentic. Now I know that is very much easier said than done. At least for me, it was very awkward and just weird, like filming myself for the first time. But if we're telling our own story, we want it to breathe naturally. I myself am a pretty chill and relaxed guy, so a lot of my shots are just me kind of doing nothing and just sitting there. Maybe I'm studying or enjoying a view or exploring. At first, I thought that I needed to film the most like exciting places or things that I was doing, but I started to realize that shooting these slower and the more boring moments have a lot of magic and beauty to it as well. And so I started to look at everything that I'm doing a little differently and how I can capture it in an authentic way. I wouldn't say I'm really like going out and finding scenes to capture, but I'm usually shooting things that I'm already doing, and then I realize that, oh, this is something that is authentic to me and what I'm doing, and let me just pick up my camera and film it. And I really don't take long in this process. I'm probably just getting like 10 to 15 seconds per shot, and then I'm going about my day. Because this camera is so small and really takes nothing to set up, I never feel like I'm really being pulled away from the moment that I'm already in. A lot of these moments are things that I'm truly enjoying in real time, and I don't really want to be pulled away from that by the hassle of setting up a camera and filming myself. But I'm really just opening up my tripod, setting up the camera, getting my shot, and then I put the camera away and go about my day. So that is how I go about filming my life with the Pocket 3. This has been the most fun camera that I have ever purchased. I've gotten a couple of my friends to buy it themselves after they see the kind of stuff that I get out of it. And it just really reignited a passion for cinematography. And yes, I have other cameras for other creative work that I do, but there's something really important about having an everyday camera that is powerful and extremely easy to have with you every day. I hope you learned something so that you can go out and start filming your life in your own unique way.